Hello, everybody. My name is Reinaldo Rodríguez. I am a candidate master from Venezuela and also a chess coach in the chess platform Lichess and chess.com. For today, we are going to be talking about the benefits of chess coaching. This is an interesting point because, there is a lot of players that are trying to improve by themselves during a lot of time, even years, and they feel that they are stuck in some points. I know about this very well because I was also a chess player and I have been in the same situation. Even despite I have the opportunity to work with some coaches, I have to say that one of the best ways how I learned chess, it was by teaching, And because of this, I managed to, to develop a particular system that can be very effective. And for today, we are going to talk in a very general way about possible benefits about the chess coaching. The first one of the list, understanding chess concepts. Sometimes, as a chess player, we may think that a specific way to think is correct, and maybe it may be correct, but the fact that something is correct don't necessarily mean that other things are not. For example, here I'm going to show you a very quiet line of the London system that is quite popular these days. A very symmetrical game, and here there is a move that most of the people don't do, right now, and it will be bishop d3, thinking in the fact that this is a bad bishop and this is the good one. So what's the point of help black to trade his bad bishop for the good one? First of all, we can accelerate development trying to connect the rooks because, for example, after the recapture with the queen on d3, the queen will be out close to the center without the possibility to be harassed, and the rooks may be connected easily. But also, for example, after the trade, the capture with the queen is also possible, but sometimes the capture with the pawn. And this is another move that most of the players will never do, just thinking immediately, oh, I have two pawn island and double pawns, these have to be back. But in this position, with this pawn, we may cover some possible outputs for the opponent, and we are adding to the position some possible imbalance that create a situation that may be atypical. So, chess is very flexible and tolerate different approach. One possible benefit of the chess coaching, receiving like some feedback from a player that maybe have a lot of, more practical experience, let's say. So the second point, it will be build opening repertoires. I have seen many players that are struggling with this, I'm going to give you another practical example about this. So imagine playing with black pieces. Somebody that against e4 plays the Caro-Kann defense. That is quite common. There is a lot of, streamer, top players, like Alireza, for example, that likes to use the Caro-Kann defense frequently. After d4, d5, we have this structure where black is looking for develop the bishop out of the pawn chain. So if we play the Caro-Kann defense against e4, probably against d4, we would like to play something similar, keeping the diagonal open and hoping to get similar structures. I have seen, for example, situations where the player plays the Caro-Kann against e4, but against the Queen's Gambit, they play the Queen's Gambit decline, and those are completely different setups. I'm not saying that this is not possible, because in the long term, we should try to develop a universal style. But when we are building some group of openings, we should try to keep similar structures, against e4, d4, or the different alternatives that white may have, including sidelines like, fianchettos with g3, b3, English opening, or whatever. Okay. So the third point, it will be personalized feedback to improve. This is more about, the analysis of your own games. Okay, and this is really, in my opinion, probably the most important point of the benefit of the chess coaching, because by the analysis of your own games, we can get many cases, the same position, and at some moment you can fix like some patterns and recognize some typical structures from the positions that you play. So this can be quite beneficial, and in fact, personalized training, with the analysis of your own games is really how it's based at the Russian school of chess. Point number 4, it will be keep you motivated. Okay, this is one of the People usually underestimate the psychology in chess, especially hearing some phrase like used to say Bobby Fischer that he didn't believe in psychology, he believed in good move. But probably he say that because he have a very strong mindset and psychology. Having a feedback with a partner, it may be beneficial in the point of view that if you do some mistakes, try to understand the reasons about why are you doing the mistake and don't get depressed by it. For sure is something very, very important. I guess that this is something that everybody can handle by themselves, but when you have that partner that support you, it will be easier to overcome. And the final point that is connected with the point number 4 is change your mindset. I guess that, all of us as a chess player, we have to understand that chess is not a perfect game. Sometimes, with the analysis of the engines, stockfish, whatever, and all the resources available, big database, we are continuously trying to, to follow all those thought move all the time. And as soon as somebody do something else that is, let's say, out of the database, it's like, people may have difficulties to really, understand, because everybody can knows, but the point is really understand chess. So I always say that it is possible to play a good opening phase even without a specific theoretical knowledge if we have good bases and principles of the game. And this is a line of the Open Sicilian. Recently I have been working on this with some students that they are trying to switch from some silence to open system. Let's say in this classical position of the Sicilian defense, black play knight f6, and here is white to move. Black is putting pressure on e4, and white would like to defend the pawn with a developed move. But here, it may be an idea for white that this is a very sound idea about push the pawn to kick the knight. This is not possible because that square is being covered by the queenside knight. So trade the knights, black recapture towards the center, and here white can play this move e5. Right now, before this move, the evaluation of the position is 0. And this is a position that, have some, considerable background on the master database, close to 50 games, specifically 49 games. So here is easy to think in this principal move. If you can push the pawn to kick the knight to provoke coordination, let's do it. But here, black have this check winning the pawn. So if we explore the database, there is one game on the master database where white fell in this trap. So about this move, you can feel depressed because, you cannot play probably 6 moves in chess without blunder or hands-on material. But also it is important to rescue the positive thing of the negative. For example, here white's making this mistake because he's following a principle, but this is just showing lack of calculation. So chess is a mix of things. We may have very good ideas, very good principles and general understanding, but we cannot substitute the calculation with that. It's a combination of factors. Anything can substitute the calculation, and what we believe that is correct, we need to verify it with concrete move over the board. So here, just white play by instinct, falling in the trap, losing the pawn, and now the position is -2. Understanding that this blunder is a logical blunder, be able to assimilate the reasons of it, is an important step to be able to open opportunities for future progress, and not just, feel depressed or sad because of this particular way to play. It's very important to learn from each experience and try to take the best, from anything. So, well, guys, with these leaks of benefits, remember these are not all the benefits. I'm going to prepare other videos, explaining more benefits of the game. Also, the possibility to to look for some chess coaching, not necessarily with me, for sure. It will be with me, and you are saying this is because you are liking the content. I hope that you find this useful. So thank you very much for watching the video. hope to see you soon in a new video about chess benefits of coaching. So thank you so much. Bye.